Just up B, everything that up B is.
Exactly.
But we'll have to see what they do. PS2, I think, is arguably Fox's best stage,
Yeah,
but I know a lot of people bring Hunger here.
I know I did. That might have been a mistake.
I go PS2 against most people because it's really good for Cloud. Hunger's one of the few people I don't.
Yeah. The problem is, I don't really know what other stages are that good against Fox, because Hunger will ban his bad stages.
It depends on your character. Yeah. I end up on FD in Battlefield against him a lot.
I see. I always thought FD was a pretty bad stage against Fox.
Depends on your character.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's decent for Cloud. I don't think platforms do too much for Cloud in the matchup.
Yeah.
But that's not the matchup being played right now. So it's kind of sorty here, but kind of a weird character in Byleth. But these two have played at least a little bit, so they're not totally unfamiliar.
I think a lot of this match will be decided by how Anaconda can capitalize on Hunger being off stage and in the corner.
Yeah, especially with like F smash down air, possibly just drop zone nair. Hunger, I mean, as a spacey player, you have to be good at mixing up your recoveries. And in this case,
ooh, nice catch on the roll.
That's going to be the only one that's actually trying to punish recoveries. Like, Anaconda's just going to recover every time, probably. And Hunger's just going to ledge trap, because Hunger's ledge trapping is cracked.
Exactly, yeah. So. I mean, there's no reason to go off stage with Fox when you can just nair.
Not against this character.
Especially against Byleth, yeah. Byleth's kind of known for getting back for free. And there's always that potential for a reversal on the up B.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the one thing that some characters have going for them. But Byleth just has it in addition to a cracked recovery.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's one thing you never want. That's one place you never want to be against Fox on that platform. He can get so many up airs.
So something like PS2 is really good. Cover there, yep. Just Firefox into the ledge.
Yeah, no ledge trap, sadly.
Sitting in position. Actually gives up the stage.
Yeah.
Because he just didn't feel comfortable enough there. Especially with the lead he's at. He's like, all right, don't need to lose my stock from something stupid.
Yeah, that's one thing Fox can afford to do. Just give Byleth some space. Byleth not really known for their speed. So.
Yeah, Byleth isn't fast, so playing at that, like, I don't want to say mid-range, because you don't want me to be right outside of the range as Fox, but playing like a little further.
Almost missing that. Oh, yeah.
Back here's going to seal it out. It's 3 stock to 1 for Hunger. I wouldn't be surprised if the entire set went this way, but
yeah,
you don't want to see a wash like that in winners finals.
I think it's all going to depend on who takes the first stock, because against Fox, when you lose the first stock, you need to start approaching, and that's exactly when Hunger can just start holding back and punishing all of your approaches.
Yeah. Because too, when you're far away from Hunger, you can't be throwing out too much preemptively, because then that's like easy showing your hand, showing your patterns if you're far away, and they can rush in properly with like a dash attack. But then you have to be closer to them, but then you're running towards Fox, and that's also really scary. Exactly. It's almost like Fox is really good or something.
Exactly. Running towards Fox, very scary. He has that really long lasting dash attack, which can just catch you in the middle of your movement and then start a long combo.
The ledge trap here. Nope,
Anaconda gets her way
back.
So far, Anaconda hasn't really been finding too much damage near the ledge. Oh, really good air dodge read, though.
Gonna go off stage.
Down air.
Just only attempting the 2 frames. Jump box is gonna seal it. They got a lot of damage on that last stock, but that's not uncommon for last stock situations. A lot of people will pay attention to their last stocks a bit more than their other ones, which can be hard to break out of, but if you're able to pay attention to all of your stocks like it's your last, that can really help.
Yeah, I think one adjustment that I think I'd like to see is just trying to go off stage more instead of going for the 2 frame. And if you're not comfortable in the 2 frame, then just accepting that you need to get a ledge trap going instead.
Because like something like that is a really laggy 2 frame to go for. So
exactly.
Having a quick 2 frame option is so nice.
Fox having also that fair from ledge, so if you miss that 2 frame, you're eating so much damage.
If you're able to like do it early, it's definitely something you can bait out of Hunger, doing like the down air early, because then he's gonna try to do the fair off ledge. But I've done that a few times, but it's not the easiest thing to do.
I don't fully disagree with it though, because that was a pretty big deficit, and that
like
down
in
air
that
would.
Situation, it makes sense. But since he also had to recover low with the Firefox, I feel like you can like go once you see the side B and he starts searching back, go off there and try to get a forward air.
Exactly.
Your Byleth, you can recover.
Yeah, and that forward air will definitely kill Fox really early.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Starting with uppers on the platform.
Not gonna get the last one, but that's still 56 and mounting.
Just side being to center stage.
Could have caught the landing and just got back to center stage, so it works in multiple facets there. They just both ran to center stage and shielded. Just the smash 4 neutral. See, Anaconda's having trouble. He's doing a bunch of nairs out of shield, and Fox's moves just aren't punishable like that.
Oh, yeah.
But
We were talking about that
you can't be doing
downer
all those
being
nairs
super
out of
strong.
shield. If it's unpunishable, you need to do something else. Even if you get punished, just hold shield or spot dodge or something. The nairs out of shield aren't working.
Exactly. Being close to Fox and shielding actually does exert a lot of pressure because his grab doesn't really lead to much, but
yeah. Well, a lot of characters like that where it's like they have really good pressure, but a bad grab. The grab is a really weird part of the game plan you have to pay attention to.
so much damage on this platform right now. Resetting the situation off stage. Obviously, Fox not going to go off stage.
Yeah, overshoot nair is going to hit him though.
Trying to read a low side B.
They're going for super committal things on these like edge guard ledge trap attempts. It's not paying off.
Yeah. And I understand Fox is light, but at a certain point, you got to rinse and repeat. Go for the safe options. Oh, wow.
I'm not getting the right spacing on that. So maybe the up smash out of shield, and even with that early down air, this is still comfortably in Hunger's favor right now. Back throw, yep, stage positioning.
Ooh, that good anti-air with that F tilt.
I always forget how good Byleth F tilt is. I got caught by it so many times when I played them too. Especially at ledge, it lingers for a long time. Yeah, that was,
Right. That was a good
a
ledge
lot more
trap.
solid there.
A lot more patient.
Yeah. And you're at ledge here, but Hunter gonna just zone break with that dash attack.
Yeah, that dash attack's so good out of the corner. Always have to look out for it. It is very punishable on shield if it doesn't cross up though. Byleth can definitely go for something like an up smash or an up B depending on the percent.
Yeah, that's a bunch of up airs again. That's the PS2. You went back to PS2, I just noticed.
Yeah.
It's not where you want to be bringing Hunger.
Oh. Trying to dash attack the neutral get up, I think.
Yep.
That down air also really strong mix up on shield. If you're trying to go for a parry, you're gonna get poked.
Yeah, I like all the tomahawk options that they're going for. Sometimes it can be really tough.
Oh yeah, and then they're
like,
punishing the fair, trying to
you're
space
going
back.
for the tomahawk options, but someone like Hunger is very used to just shielding like and trying to parry the landing. So they try to like hold shield, and then if you jump again, even if they've let go of shield, they're like, okay, they're jumping again, I'm gonna hold shield again. And if they're like letting go at the parry timing, even doing something like a tomahawk grab can be really hard to get sometimes.
Yeah, Hunger wasn't giving Anaconda many big openings there. A lot of those were just like stray hits. He lived to 140 as Fox. You really want to be living to that percent.
Yeah, because you're not getting any edge guard or something. He's just killed. Anaconda killed with the one down air, and like that's it, right?
That's it, yeah. And then Fox lived to 140. Like you need to be finding.
Yeah.
I think maybe cleaning up the forward air, back air spacing might help a little bit with that. Getting
The big thing that Fox has in these kind of matchups, though, is that the speed makes spacing hard.
Exactly.
A big part of your game plan as Fox is that you stay out of their space and go in on them, or you especially rush in early to displace their spaceman when you shield it or something. So.
Yeah, running right up next to Byleth so that the forward air is the hilt hitbox.
Yeah.
He got an up smash and a grab out of that. So.
Yeah. Especially if you have like up smash out of shield and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, that's frame 6, really good.
Oh, that's frame 6, damn.
Pretty sure. All right, closer stage this time. Hunger won't be able to run away as much, to create as much space to make Anaconda whip. So this could be a good situation. All right, nice nair off the platform.
Non-committal again is going to go to the other side. Okay, that down air you kind of had to attempt. That was fine.
Exactly, yeah. Not much you can do to contest Fox recovery when he's off stage. Have to go for the 2-frame in that situation.
Yep, patient. That was good. They're thinking about it. That's always good to see. Even if you end up losing, you're thinking about it. That's a lot. That can be hard.
Ooh, yeah, side B's above ledge.
Yeah.
That's another thing that Hunger always looks out for, that air dodge in the middle of his pressure. He'll just stop pressing buttons for a second, catch the air dodge, reset the situation, get even more damage.
Yeah, that's a common thing he does. He's been playing this character since Smash 4. Like, he's familiar with when the true combos are not true anymore.
Ooh, good angle. Avoiding the potential 2-frame there. I'd like to see maybe some up Bs on these Firefoxes. I know it might be kind of difficult to set up depending on the angle, but definitely a strong option. They'll kill with no counterplay at high percent.
I like what I was seeing there from Anaconda. They were doing a lot of like, they've obviously been doing a lot of tomahawks and empty hops, but they were combining their empty hops with movement. Instead of just like, you know, like double empty hop back air, it was like empty hop, dash back, and then jump again and stuff. And that's key to mixing yourself up.
Really nice platform drop back air there.
It's going to even up the stock.
Fox dying an absurdly low percent from center stage. That was like barely over 100.
Yeah. They waited for this side B, but the drift back on it was really good from Hunger.
Yeah, Hunger placing himself directly under Anaconda. to up tilt. Oh,
Yeah, that one made sense. If he started, like, Hunger could have went high there, but then you might still get punished.
and here's the one thing that's good for Fox on this stage. That one platform leads to many resets. This could be. So
That's crazy. I never thought about that much on it, but you really can just mix that up. That's like a big deal. That's another thing.
Especially against Byleth, because Byleth's 2-frame options are pretty slow. So
yeah, and Byleth in general is slow. If you go to the other side and they don't react quickly, you just get there.
yeah, could have potentially had a jab block there for a lot of damage. Ooh, very good spacing.
Ooh, I don't even know if that hits ledge. I assume it does if they're going for it. Nope. Not getting the up smash off. Wasn't confident that the nair was actually going to connect.
Yeah, Hunger finding a lot of reversals off the ledge here. Could have potentially grabbed that.
Up smash.
Or up smash, yeah.
I think Anaconda is also doing a good job at, like...
Ooh, very good roll read there.
They're doing a lot of dashbacks, especially there when they were in the lead and Hunger was going in a bit more. You could see there was a lot of interactions happening at the end of the stage because Anaconda was like, okay, I'm spacing. It's good when I'm going back. They were constantly spacing backwards to the end of the stage, which is both good and bad because you end up at the end of the stage, but shows the defensive ideas there.
Yeah, the problem with that is Anaconda had the lead there, but if you don't have the lead there, then Hunger can just be like, okay, cool, I can just stand here and I don't have to take the initiative because I have the lead. So
I always think it's interesting when it's like, oh, I have the lead, I have to approach or something, and I'm like, unless it's going to time, you don't really have to. I've never thought too much about that when I play. Like,
but for me,
really
it's more of like, you feel the initiative to close the distance because you want to make the comeback.
Yeah. But in my head, I'll do the same thing always, so. I don't know if that's good or bad, though. That's just me.
Really good empty hop Nair there. Nair, really good hitbox at disrupting Fox's movement. It stays out for so long. If you're moving at all during that hitbox, it's just going to catch you. And Byleth has some really nasty setups. Into grab, into dash attack, into Farah if you're near the ledge as well with that move.
Just like the landing hit and everything too. But you can see, Hunger went back to PS2 because that's a good ass stage for Fox. So.
Ooh, rising there, not something we commonly see
Anaconda
from Fox.
That drop punish, not great. They can't retreat to the other side of the stage on this one.
Fox fall speed allows them to get those tomahawk grabs so well.
Yeah, fast fallers are really good at doing stuff like that. It makes it a lot harder.
Wow, I'm surprised that that up smash came out in between the hits of that day.
Yeah, I got the parry to just barely make it work. Yeah, that's something that Fox has over something like Byleth. Because Byleth isn't that fast follower. They're not like floaty, but they're in the middle, which makes the tomahawks a little more telegraphed.
So much damage on this platform again.
Yeah. Yeah, lapped in for Sun. I thought Hunger was on the second stock, but no. This is just
yeah, this is one of those Fox games. You just get snowballed by Fox's pressure.
It does happen. The Fox Vortex, as Peach Fuzz dubbed it long ago.
Could have been potentially a forward smash on that neutral getup.
Yeah, Hunger just ran away. It's like, I'm getting out of there. Which we see him doing a lot when he has the lead.
Oh, there it is. There's the forward smash.
Yeah.
Covers so many options. Covers stay on ledge, covers jump, covers neutral getup. Could potentially outspace Byleth's getup attack as well.
Yeah, bunch of damage going in.
Anaconda's definitely going to have to find an early kill to have a chance at winning this set.
Gonna mash out, yeah, going for the 3 pummels at that low percent.
Ooh, up smash out of shield.
That was a weird
Hunger was behind.
I want him to go off here.
Ooh,
okay,
that's
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That works too.
At that percent, can't even DI on stage, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with Let's Trump stuff.
Yeah, that's super common Fox pressure. He'll land on you and start up tilting, especially against characters that don't have really good out of shield options.
Yeah, like I don't know what frame up B is. I don't think it's the fastest ever though.
It's frame 9, so I'm pretty sure it could have worked against that pressure.
A lot of like Cloud can't up B punish a lot of Fox stuff, and that's frame 7. So Fox is very safe. Okay, caught it on the down smash. This is it again. Like the last stock is going well, but it only goes well when you're on last stock, and if you're not making.
Ooh, yeah, definitely didn't.
I think he wanted maybe a B reverse neutral.
Maybe a B reverse arrow, yeah.
Yeah, and just was still holding the direction when they pressed B.
Yeah. Well, Hunger takes it 3-1.